Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have self-love. So somebody knows to choose themselves no matter what. You have divine feminine, first card out. So again, somebody has chosen their divinity. You have mature man, which is emperor energy. He came out kind of funny. You know, the emperor can be a father figure, but he represents structure, discipline, different things like that. You got the sweetheart energy, which is Queen of Cups energy. Somebody who's very loving, caring, compassionate. You have the end of road. So something is coming to an end. Damn. You have mentally, emotionally unstable, which popped out in the reverse, and transition in the reverse. So it's almost making me feel like it's the end of the road for whatever type of effect another person once had on another individual. It's seeming like somebody decided to choose self-love, and with them choosing self-love, you know, it's ending some type of road of mentally and emotionally instability. You know, something changed. So what's this divine feminine? Tell me about this divine feminine. What is that? Four Sword. You got King of Pentacles. So this speaks of stability. Somebody who's very, I want to say goal driven, right? But it's almost giving me the feel, yeah, because with the Six of Pentacles, like this divine feminine teamed up with a King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is somebody who was more so focused on their wealth, the material things. And it seems as if the two were invested in some type of equal give and take when it came to a partnership. You have doing drugs in the reverse. I don't know why it was jumpy like that. So it's almost making me feel like someone may have been hiding some type of addictions or something like that in this partnership. What is this? Or clarify this. You got Four of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody was holding on to a certain type of image. It may have even been their finances. This person may have been very cheap, very, it's like tight, you know? It's like they wanted to be in a position where somebody was more so giving to them, but at the same time, they wanted to give as little as possible while receiving as much as possible, you know? And there was something about a situation that more so was unfair, is what I'm getting. Page of Pentacles, yeah. So somebody more so seen the partnership as an opportunity. They seen the divinity of one person as an opportunity instead of a partnership or something like that. And with the Sun card, I feel like that's more so what was illuminated in this situation. Somebody realized that somebody was viewing them as a opportunity, you know? And that's more so where they were getting their love. It's like their warmth, their vitality, but it almost gives me the feel of, you know, this person not only using you as like a battery source, but them being very ego driven. Give me more. Look, Page of Wands. See, it still speaks of a discovery. And then moving forward after, you know what I mean, whatever it was that you discovered. What was discovered with this Page of Wands? Hermit energy in the reverse. So that somebody was lost, that they lacked direction. Somebody didn't do the inner soul searching. This was somebody from your past, somebody who you were fond of, that you know, you had a good exchange with this person. Or whoever, you know, the divine had a good exchange with this person. But ultimately, what was figured out is that, again, this person lacked some type of direction. They were addicted, or they were hiding some type of addictions. And you got Ace of Wands with this mature man. So this divine feminine made this mature man be able to take certain type of actions to secure their wealth, or to secure his wealth, to more so be able to present himself in this stable manner. This speaks of like new ideas, embarking on new projects. You know, it's like this divine feminine was a new project for this masculine. Look, and they got caught in some type of Six of Pentacles energy where they were, it's seeming like giving to another person. Give me more. What did they get caught doing? Caution in the reverse. Yeah, so not proceeding with caution. It's something with some addiction. Somebody had something going on. Maybe when you met somebody, they may have, you know, started off at one place in life, and then the more that you spent time with them, you thought that they had released some of their old behaviors. But as soon as you reconnected, you know, it was something, signs. I'm hearing tall tale signs that they hadn't changed at all. They hadn't grown. They were indeed still the same person that you had met, or something like that. This is caution. Somebody may have, they got caught cheating or something, or some type of evidence that somebody was doing something with another person. It was in exchange with somebody else or something. You got Five of Cups, and it came out on the Six of Cups. So somebody regrets, you know, again, the lack of direction for the past that they had with you. They don't know how to feel about the position that they're in. They just know that they're struggling to hold on to what it is that they have because they're disappointed. Look, Two of Pentacles. So they got too much going on. It's like somebody was trying to juggle too many priorities again, but they seen something as a financial opportunity to be able to work with this third party or whoever it was that they had involved in something. They viewed it as an opportunity. It was this person more so not being able to balance their emotions with the physical, is what I'm hearing. They didn't know how to fight temptation, or they hadn't mastered fighting temptation or something like that. And with this Chariot card in the reverse, it made them suffer from delays, or it stopped them from having control of a certain situation, from being able to step into the authoritative position. And they blew it either way it go. Them not, you know what I mean, proper prioritizing held them back. It lacked direction still. And that's what was shown. Seven of Wands. So some type of challenges. Somebody discovered some type of challenges. Three of Swords. Some type of heartbreak to the past due to the lack of direction, or the lack of somebody's direction, somebody's darkness. Look, Hierophant energy. Yeah. So tradition. I'm hearing it's somebody's tradition to fuck up a good thing or something like that. A long line of divorce. Somebody wasn't brought up in a healthy environment, and then they continued on with what they saw. Ace of Cups. Yep. They got a new beginning of a new set of challenges, though, and things are changing quickly for somebody. Yeah. So this person chose to operate within society's norms, you know, when it came to the position that they were supposed to be in. They had some type of contractual agreement with this Hierophant energy, though, you know what I mean? I'm hearing like to keep you safe, or it's something that they were supposed to do for you, but they did the opposite. And it has a lot to do with the way that they were supposed to care for you or take care of you. And it's strange because what I'm even hearing is with this person, they had 2 contracts. They had a contract with you, and then the second contract was like a hit on you. Because there's something about you being advanced with your gifts, and with you being advanced with your gifts, people can't get up underneath you because you sniff them out or something, like you find them out quickly. So this person was more so sent in like undercover, but they had a choice to make. You know, they could choose. It's like a golden contract. Either way it go, it's like light and dark. And it's like they chose the dark because the dark seemed like it was benefiting them short term. They were able to manifest things off of the negative energy right now. They more so didn't hold the patience in order to see things through to get the stability of the long term. But that's also why they in regret. That's some addictions, some old behaviors that they held on to. What's the sweetheart energy? You got keeping a promise and promiscuous. So this sweetheart energy kept a promise. I'm getting that if somebody was to be promiscuous, that they would separate themselves, or if somebody was to continue to sleep around, or if they was to continue to be for the streets, you know, then they was going to leave their ass out there on the curb is what it was. And I don't know, because it's still seeming like another person may have got in position of being found out or being caught of being in exchange. Because again, with this keeping a promise and this Ace of Wands, new ideas, new inspiration, like new forward movement, new discoveries. When it comes to the stability, what is this promiscuous energy? You got Queen of Swords. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody laid some type of boundaries. And it seemed like due to maybe something that you spoke or some type of clarity that you brought to a situation, a person, that may have been why they were trying to hide these different activities. But it's like they were cautious, but not cautious enough. Like somebody was like, they was a little reckless. I really can't explain that. And 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, that's 88. Something manifested real quickly, like you walking away or somebody walking away from a situation, leaving the situation behind. It seemed like you said something and somebody didn't believe you, and then you just took action, you know. But again, it's still touching base on emotions, so emotionally leaving a situation. And this person was in regret. Or again, because it's like with this 4 of Pentacles, right? Against this 4 of Cups, and then this 8 of Cups, it makes it seem like somebody was holding on to something too tightly. Like the position with this 4. Because, you know, that speaks of being very, like, frugal, like, giving, again, as less as possible. And even with this regret in the reverse, it makes me feel as if another person was not honest about the way that they felt about a situation, you know, right away. Hell, they may still not even be being honest, like, for real. Because even with this 8 of Cups, you know, that eclipse in the background, like, something is being hidden. It's something though with that death energy, this death to these emotions. It's like a darker energy because it still has a lot to do with this person teaming up to work with this other people, which changed something abruptly. It's like something just came in. Message just came in. Energy just came in. Five of Swords, and it still came out kind of funny. So it's like somebody is revengeful, right? But because they can't find a proper way to seek their revenge, they're trying to figure out a way to accept accountability without accepting accountability, if that makes sense to you. But hear me out now. They only want to accept accountability enough for you to more so relax and let your guard down, you know, and then they can go in for the kill. So it's like they still got this underlying revenge, right? And this has a lot to do with their thinking. But with you knowing this, and again, the type of light that has been shined in a situation already, you're already mentally depleted from a situation. You're mentally removed. Like you have just let something go. And look, Moon card, I told you. They still want revenge, but they hiding the fact that they having challenges. They having challenges seeking this revenge because they ain't got no forward movement. And they ain't got no forward movement because ultimately they don't have a justified reason for even wanting revenge. Like, that don't make sense. It's funny though because they want revenge on you for actually walking away, keeping a promise to yourself and to them that you would take action if you ever caught them in a compromised position, or if you were to catch them again in a compromised position. And like you wasn't playing. You wasn't high. You wasn't giving no extra leeway with the caution in reverse. You was all gas, no brakes. You communicated very clearly, you know, what it is that you expected, your boundaries, you know, and you were honest, and it just was what it was. And this person still chose to hold on to however it was that they was maneuvering. This sneaky behavior. They still chose not to be honest, honestly, when it came to their emotions. They chose not to be honest, to keep a lot of things hidden, a lot of things masked, try to keep their head tucked, and so you walked away. It was like an all or nothing type energy for real. And then this person seen other people as an opportunity to manifest, and they jumped in. And as soon as they jumped in, things changed for them because it manifested quickly that they would have delays, like they forward movement just stopped or something. I'm hearing that they weren't able to do a lot of things on their own, that they needed hype men, they needed cosigns, they just needed assistance, backup. And so they wanted revenge. They wanted revenge, and they thought that they had discovered a new way on how to create challenges or catch you off guard with some type of challenges, or somebody wanted to catch another person off guard with some type of challenges. With this Moon card, again, with the being caught off guard, like, it seemed like another person has some type of plan. They wanted revenge. What is this Moon card energy? Knight of Pentacles, anger management. So they wanted to offer you the same emotion. I get that this person, it was hard for them to keep their composure. They would get agitated easy, or they would anger easy. I'm not sure if y'all fought a lot or something, or what it is that y'all had going on. But it's like this person wanted to make a bad offer, or offer a heartbreak, or offer of grief, or offer of them aimlessly leading you because they're aimlessly wandering, right? But they more so wanted to pursue this leadership position in your life, this leadership role. And what you say? You broke that contract. And somebody tried to target you via like your fears, things that made you scared. I'm hearing like make you fear being alone, or your comfort while being alone. It's like a constant need to be around people, but then also project the energy that people mistreat you. So it's weird. It's real weird. It's real weird. But see, this anger management, this aggressive behavior, this agitated like so easily, this person's seen this as a child. This is tradition for this person and their family. They may have had to deal with somebody who did not know how to compose their anger as a child, somebody who was very aggressive or something like that with them. It could have been a parent figure. It could have been a teaching, a prepping for the child. Like how how you have some people that's real aggressive. Like for instance, I know coming up, I had experience, hearing parents speak to their child as if they was adults, like calling them out their name, calling them cuss words and stuff. And it's like, I would always say, like, even as a kid, I promise you, if my mama has ever called me out my name outside of a heifer or something like that, it was done in secrecy, and I have never heard it in my life. I don't understand it. But you come across some people who be cussing they children out, and they ain't but like two. It's like, you know what I mean? It be different types of parenting skills. So what I'm saying is that you and this person grew up in the opposite type of household. And again, you can still switch it. Even if you grew up in an aggressive household and you gain different morals or different types of walks of life because of it, it may have caused you, to be more fearful. You to bite your tongue more and different things like that. And then therefore you attracted a person who's aggressive, just like the people that was in your household. It can go back and forth with this energy. But this is the type of person who was bullied and then chose to be the bully. You know what I mean? And again, they were being revengeful. They was trying to find a way to get back in mentally so that they could flip on you. But it's the end of the road for that. Because Ace of Cups, new beginnings are being ushered in. Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Look, I'm telling you. You communicated something very clearly. Very clearly, very clearly. I always get that. Like, if I leave this time, I am not coming back. I will never come back. It's like you'll never meant like this lifetime, next lifetime, like it's like that in the contract, breaking the contract, in the road. Like, I will never ever see you again, sayonara. Like, it's something. It's something. So even if it was like a spiritual contract, you may have had that in your spiritual contract. Like, look, if this person repeats this karmic cycle again, but you actually ascend, you break the contract. But the only way that you were going to be able to ascend again with the bottom of that deck is by choosing self-love, self-care. You had to choose you. It's even given to feel like you had a bad habit of loving outside energy more than loving your within energy, or even trusting, you know what I mean, outside energy. Very doubtful energy, but you have a King of Wands right here. This King of Wands may have been the one with this promiscuous energy. The King of Wands is somebody who, they look good. They're a charmer. You know what I mean? They just got a little swag to them, a little persuasion. Ladies' man is what this King of Wands was right here. So this King of Wands was out here being very promiscuous, and they got caught giving to another person. What is this with this King of Wands, though? Because I want to know why he came out. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it threw off the stability of this Queen of Pentacles. the actions taken, right, may have caused some type of insecurities or some type of codependency issues when it came to this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But that's why it seemed like she more so had to step into this Queen of Swords energy where the boundaries had to be laid down. It's even something about another person being cautious with the way that they're communicating with somebody due to them having some type of addictions or some type of past addictions. You may have even been a little bit more lenient with somebody because you know of the past history. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. See, you became codependent because you wanted to nurture a situation. But also with you being nurturing is something about your intuition or your empath gifts kicking into high notch, and you feeling things that you could not disregard, or you feeling things that you could not ignore, you know. That's why you walked away from this situation. You could see that something was being hidden, but it's like you couldn't see what it was. It even gives me the feel, though, like you didn't even care to try to sort it out. The mere fact that you felt it was enough for you. Look, toxic. You know it was toxic. You knew it was toxic. It's something about this group, like this group in the background that somebody teamed up with. It changed the energy of this person. It changed the dynamic of, you know, y'all relationship, partnership, kinship, whatever it was. Like, it changed. They sacrificed themselves with this group. So their energetic signature changed. And you felt it. You felt the toxicity. You felt the aroma coming off this person. And not to mention, like I said, you could see it changed. It changed. That mutual agreement changed. Like I said, they didn't abide by the rules properly. And it changed quickly. It changed as soon as they incorporated that one pentacle, that 3. Lightning bolt. Because you could sense the toxicity. It's even giving a feel like you may have been so codependent on another person's energy that, again, you was able to sense the deposit, the energetic deposit of somebody else. What is this toxic energy? You got High Priestess, the Fool, Son of Pentacles. You took a journey to become the High Priestess and step into your Ten of Pentacles energy. That unlocked everything for you, and you was able to see this person in true form. You were able to see everything in true form is what I'm hearing. Everything and everybody. Love Guru voice. This High Priestess took a chance on this Ten of Pentacles. It's something that you knew about this situation before taking this risk as well with this person. I'm feeling like you may have known that this person was not the most stablest. It's something about you acting off of love. Love, not stability. Like, you didn't use your mind. You didn't use your mind in this. You solely was operating off of love. And I feel like that's what brought you your new beginning as well, too. Having that pure heart, that innocence. Yeah. So this person wanted revenge on you because you was able to see that this situation was getting toxic and that it was going to create blockages for you. Ultimately, it couldn't go nowhere. And they felt a certain type of way about that. Not to mention, it's something about you not being all the way expressive about everything that you know. So by you not doing that, it kind of gives a hint of mystery as well. Like, I don't know, somebody want to make you talk, or it's like make you shut up in public but talk in private, if that makes sense. Because in private, they would want to flip you inside out and read your ass all the way from your toenails all the way up to the top of your hair follicles. But in public, it's something about everybody else knowing too. You know what I mean? And it's also something about this person wanting to make your journey as challenging as possible so that you would get fearful and you wouldn't take a risk. You like routine as well, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I went through my phases with that, you know. You like routine. It works better for you, the structure. So it's like they wanted you to stay in line type thing. But some change with you facing your fears. You took a risk, a fool's risk, to go on a new adventure. And when him stepped into this Ten of Pentacles, like I said, your divine inheritance, that's where that divinity, you know what I mean, came. You start being so sweet. You start being more wise, more calculated, more thought out, more stable. It all counts. It all counts. And see, this Hermit in the reverse with this Three of Swords, this Knight of Pentacles, it gives me to feel like somebody now wants to come and try to offer a pentacle, but you already got the 10. You already done tapped into, like I said, it's something with your family, your lineage. It's something with generations, like your bloodline. And understand that if they add they 1 pentacle, that's going to give you 11 pentacles, which means justice is going to be brought to somebody's stability. Something is going to have to be balanced out. With that being balanced out, again, though, you're dealing with justice. So anything that was gotten or accumulated on an unjust basis has to go. So it's something about you not even being accepting of this 1 pentacle. You feel like it will tarnish your harvest. Not to mention you breaking this cycle, you know, and removing yourself from this situation into like a generational curse too, or something like that, where your bloodline may have been caught on a karmic loop due to love. You may come from a whole line of hopeless romantics where no matter what their partners do to them, they never walk away. They always stay. Just because, no matter how heartbreaking it is, no matter how, you know, discouraging, disrespectful, disheartening, you know, again, with the choosing to love others more than you love yourself. And by all means, there's nothing wrong with it, because it's definitely like a form of unconditional love, but you got something you're supposed to be doing this lifetime. And it's surrounding showing people how to love themselves. Now, granted, you are still supposed to know how to love others, but it's something about you learning your limitations, learning moderation, learning patience, learning to meet individuals where they are, where they reside at that time. And you don't want to hear it already, knowing the tea. I'm telling you, that's what this person trying to hold their composure. They already knew that something was going to work for you. They knew it was going to be super successful for you. They knew you had what it took. I can't even lie to you. But it's like they don't like to listen. That's what I'm saying. It's even given to feel like you were dealing with somebody who hates to be wrong. They always had to be right. Like, again, with the no compromise. And now to hear that this person is in a mentally, emotionally unstable position, you already know the tea. You may even get a call or something like that from somebody telling you something going on with this person, or that they seen this person looking a certain type of way or doing something, taking certain type of actions. It may have been on some type of web. I don't know. Somebody might contact you or something with this person, but you already knew that this person was having these different issues, you know, when it came to their mind. I'm hearing psychosis. They got a lot going on. They feel like their head about to explode. There's so many different downloads going on at the same time. Remember the 2 contracts. It's something about both sides speaking at once. They're being judged. And it's like, well, this and this happened at this and that time. And then they like, well, this, then that happened. Like, well, I didn't give clearance for that. Well, I didn't give clearance for that. And I don't feel like this and that. When this and that, you know what I mean? It's like kickball. I want such and such. Like, I don't want him. I don't want him. It's like, and they trying to figure out what to do with this person. And this person can hear this, so again, with you with this high priestess energy, like this person still holds some type of spiritual gifts or guidance. That's what they're in judgment about. They tried to use those against you, so now they're in judgment or in spiritual court because they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with this person. And what I mean by like what they gonna do with this person, it's like, do they get to keep their gifts? Do they lose their gifts? Do they go to purgatory? Do they do this? Do they do that? And again, like I already told y'all, when you dealing with this energy, because like what I'm hearing, right? It's like when you dealing with this energy and you decide to pick a side, or you decide to avoid your contract. It's like your contract give you certain clearances, right? On the spiritual plane, you get certain clearances. You have different ranks, different things like that. But when you choose to ignore your calling, you ignore your intuition, you know, you down your gifts or whatnot, and you veer off from what is in contract, it's like you can lose. You can lose certain things. You can lose certain protections, certain clearances. Like, and because you did not agree to the light or you did not agree to the dark, they can decide if they want you or not. Which means the light could say, yeah, nah, you know what I mean? I'll take you, but you're going to have to such and such, such and such. Like, you're going to have to work off karma. And then the dark say they'll take them back, right? But they're going to be enslaved. So it's like you're going to be working for nothing. It's like what, like, and this person, you know, they in their mind, they can't figure their mind out because it's like, how do you figure that out? What do you know what I mean? Like, what is even going on type thing? Like I'm telling you, they feel like their head finna explode. And there's something about their ancestors being quiet. Like they can't even speak up for this person. They can't step up for this person. Because in the spiritual court of law, they feel like these people or their ancestors were supposed to be around when they was taking the actions that they was taking, and they couldn't control this person then. Not to mention this person did have some ancestors that was guiding them. Whole bloodline under judgment. That's why they can't speak. Because they in court too. Whole bloodline. I'm hearing before and after. So that means those born and those that ain't even been born yet. Like, understand how big this is. They don't want to hear that shit. Temperance energy on the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, divine intervention. Something had to play out. Like, it took a whole lot of patience for this situation to play out. Like, for you to get here, for you to finally be receiving some type of justice. It's driving this person crazy. It's driving them crazy. What is this mentally, emotionally unstable energy? What's the mentally, emotionally? You got sex shop. Uh-oh. Somebody might be a sex worker or something like that right now, currently. Using what they got to get what they want. What's the sex shop energy? You got King of Cups, 6 of Wands. Yeah, so somebody might be tapping into their sacral energy. They being real promiscuous right now. They sleeping around with people in exchange for stability, exchange for finances. I'm hearing that this might be some form of an energy vampire as well too. So he's siphoning energy when they're having these promiscuous exchanges with people or something like that. With the 6 of Wands, you know, this speaks of receiving support, you know, public recognition, different things like that. Somebody operating in their ego. But again, this horse and the way he looking back at him, something is being hid and somebody is not being honest about how they're receiving the support that they get, and ultimately they have some type of codependencies that they got going on. I don't know. Give me more. King of Swords. So this King of Swords is somebody who's more so operating from what they would consider to be a logical standpoint. This is somebody who's very head over heart. I could even say cold to a certain degree. Somebody who's very honest. Well, I can't even say that. Because it's like it's honest as far as they are sure. Like somebody is still trying to present themselves as being emotionally balanced. Like their thinking is where it needs to be. Their intuition is where it needs to be. Even with, you know what I mean, the position and being what it is. And what I mean by that, you know, it's like that 8 of Cups, somebody walking away in this situation. You got 8 of Wands. So this 8 of Wands speaks of a Queen of Wands. I say 8 of Wands, I'm sorry. This Queen of Wands is toxic. Somebody is able to see something about another person else, even given the feel like it's a masculine that's able to see this about a feminine energy. A feminine who they once was receiving some type of support from, but now they're viewing her as being toxic, like creating some type of challenges. It's like this person is being caught off guard by the obstacles that this person is presenting. Look, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, done flip their stability. Yeah, somebody lost an opportunity, or they're viewing this as a loss of opportunity. Give me more on this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? Oh, okay. It wanted to come out. You got pregnancy test. So this is going to speak of the beginning stages of something. Somebody may have even took a risk and gotten another person pregnant. That may have been something that they was hiding or something they was fearful of. That manifested quickly for them, or something that they discovered that may have been what you discovered. It's something with some fears though. Some type of illusions, dreams. Maybe somebody that they took a risk with lied, you know, and said they was pregnant, or they had some type of pregnancy scare or something like that with somebody. But something caused, like I said, things to change abruptly. And it threw off the stability of a situation. It threw off the opportunity that another person had in order to get revenge. Like I said, it's something about trying to regain control of a situation. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so this pregnancy was something that somebody did not expect. They didn't plan for that. They didn't plan to be tied to this 10 of Pentacles. It's giving me the feel, like I said, they tied themselves to somebody that was in the same energy as them, so they both in debt now. It's like real live crabs in a bucket. Like nobody can get themselves out of that spiritual debt, and they can't pull on the other person's energy in order to balance it out or make it even more stable for them. They're caught in this cycle of grief, of heartache, despair, aimlessly wandering, like for real. They heartbroken, they feelings hurt. But that's justice in the situation. Look, police. Yep, they didn't plan for the authorities to show up. What I just tell you the whole way about them being in spiritual court now. They didn't plan for the authorities to show up. They didn't plan for your ancestors to roll up. They didn't plan so much. They didn't know this was gonna happen like this. And also that they weren't gonna be able to tie themselves to you, but the person that they was gonna suck to didn't have a divine inheritance, just like they didn't. It's like they're stuck in poverty or something like that. Their judgment gonna be harsh, I'm telling you, due to the actions that they was taking. For real. Somebody may have even did some type of, I don't know, with this transition, it's like may have tried to cause you physical harm or physical death, actual death or something like that. What is this transition in the reverse? Look, didn't I just say that? Try to cause you physical death? They were satisfied with it too. Somebody was content with trying to cause these endings. Like they was completely happy when they was in this energy. When it came to their wish fulfillment is what it seemed like. See, what this also gives to me with this Ace of Cups next to this sex shop and then this death down here, it's like they wanted to put an end to your ability to manifest. You know, your manifesting is going to come more so through like your sacral chakra. That's going to be your reproductive organs, your sexual energy, different things like that. It's like that's what the change was focused on. So it had a lot to do with your ability to create. And with this Five of Pentacles, somebody more so now feels abandoned. They feel left out in the cold, or the plan was to leave you out in the cold, leave you feeling abandoned. You were supposed to suffer from some type of financial loss while they leveled up. Not to mention there's something about you not being able to procreate or recreate. It's something with, you know, your ability to multiply. This person, they wanted to keep your energy, harness your energy. Like for real. And now they left out in the cold. It could be up to 2 people. Or matter of fact, it's the other 2 people. Because he was juggling the 2 Pentacles. And then this Page of Pentacles came with the 1, which made the 3 of Pentacles, which made the teaming up. You removed yourself. You know what I mean? So it left this person only with the 2. Yeah. They left out in the cold. Look, 7 of Swords due to this sneaky behavior, I'm telling you. Due to this sneaky behavior, they're left out in the cold. This person said a lot of different things to you to try to get you to isolate yourself, try to get you to be down on yourself. Somebody would pinpoint different parts of a person's body, point out specific parts of your body, parts that they thought that you were self-conscious about. They would more so try to let you know that they notice. They used to try to play on your mind. But there's some real trickster energy, some real deceitful energy. Understand that that's why they left out in the cold like that, though. That's why this ruling is like this. Justice is like this. What is this? Or give me more on the 7. Look. Contract in the reverse. Divorce in the reverse. So they tried to get you to stay tied into them. Stay giving them energy. Keep on making energetic deposits. when it comes to them. They wanted you tied into this toxic cycle. It has a lot to do with your energy, the way that you direct your energy, your focus. It's something about you protecting yourself, though. That's why you knew to separate yourself. But again, they wanted you not to know to separate yourself and to stay in this toxic commitment with them, where they be committing these different betrayals and stuff like that, leaving you out in the cold, for real. This person really thought that they was getting away with something. Page of Cups in the reverse, because it may have been, you may have been blocking intuitive messages. It was something you weren't paying attention to, lack of intuition, lack of focus. That's what they wanted. Therefore, you couldn't get this Ace of Pentacles. It's something about an opportunity with this High priest energy. I'm telling you, private relationship betrayal. They didn't want you to notice what they was doing in the background. This person may have been taking care of a whole nother family or something like that. A little kick to the curb with the devil energy, because they weren't able to get rid of some type of evidence. Yeah, this toxic person getting kicked to the curb. It's something with this pregnancy test. Or somebody being pregnant, or something that they was invested in, something they was trying to make grow, or something like that. Either way it goes with this double card, it was real toxic. This person was bound to these activities that they had going on. And again, they lacked forward movement when it came to the stability of a situation. It's only fair that you go through this heartbreak, or y'all go through this heartbreak. Either way it goes, you know, you having the energy that you have, you're going to be able to heal. This person, they did too much. Like I said, they sacrificed themselves. And with this burning evidence in the reverse, it's something that they can't get rid of. This might have something to do with actual police or something like that. The police might be coming to them saying that they have evidence that they have done something in the past, is what I'm feeling. Something they did in the past, they might be getting arrested for. They may have thought that they got away with something, but they didn't. They thought something was kicked to the curb. It's revisiting. Yeah, I don't know what this is. They got something. They got a whole lot of karma going on. That's what that is, karma. Karma for the actions that they took. And good for you with keeping this promise to yourself to end this shit. So, that was your read, Pisces.